Gareth Southgate has challenged Jack Grealish to improve his tactical know-how in all-round game if he is to become a regular starter for England. Harry Kane's 50th international goal guided England to a 1-1 draw in Germany in their first Nations League point of the campaign. Southgate's team struggled for rhythm in the final third until the introduction of Grealish with 20 minutes to go, as his influence down the left flank helped England force their lead. In his last 11 caps in a competitive game for England, only 3 of those have seen Grealish play from the start, as Southgate ultimately used him to change a game for him from the bench, including in 3 of the 4 knockout matches at last summer's European Championship run to the final. Germany 1-1 England. Match report. England talking points, player ratings. How the teams lined up, match stats. When asked if he sees him as a starter or an impact sub, Southgate said, "He can do both. If we didn't trust him, we wouldn't put him on the pitch with 20 minutes to go in the belief he can make a difference." At the start of the game, the challenge for the wide players was to attack, defend and to try and score goals. High tactical level, and you've got to be spot on, and that's an area Jack can get better at. What he did do was carry the ball as the game opened up with a little bit more space and opportunity. The impact both he and Jarrod Bowen had was really important in those attacking areas. There is a good challenge there among those players, but we've got to keep pushing them. UEFA Nations League results, fixtures, tables. Download the Sky Sports app, get Sky Sports. After Saturday's defeat in Hungary, England were staring at successive Nations League defeats when Jonas Hoffmann's second-half strike took Germany to within 3 minutes of victory of the Allianz Arena in Munich. However, Kane's strike capped a strong final quarter of the game from Southgate's men, who deserved their draw. Southgate said, "I was pleased with the level of performance. This type of fixture challenges everything. Technical, tactical, physical, psychological and player shot to give everything to get a result. In the first half we were okay, but the quality of our passing wasn't at the level it needed to be. In the second half, we were passive in that period when we conceded, but the response was fantastic. The quality of our attacking play, we created quality chances and deserved something from the game. That's a huge credit to the players in showing that mentality not to give in and to keep pushing. It's an important sign for when you are in a team. We've got 7 or 8 players still in there that got to a World Cup semifinal. That's important, as they put their bodies on the line, and on nights like this, you have to do that to get a result. These series of matches are about improving and learning as a team, and you can't get that against lesser opposition, so the quality of the game tests every part of the player. I think we'll review it and see things we can get better at, but coming away from home and getting a good result was a challenge for the players. Top teams don't lose 2 games on the bounce, and they've responded to that in the right way." Kane's delight at reaching 50 England goals. Jack Grealish and Harry Kane celebrate England's equalizer against Germany in the Nations League in Munich. Kane converted the penalty calmly when there was little to be calm about as the clock ticked down. The goal moves him clear of Sir Bobby Charlton on 50 goals for England, just 3 behind Wayne Rooney as his country's record scorer of all time. Kane told Channel 4, "Really nice feeling to score. I had a couple of chances earlier. The first one was over the bar and Manuel Neuer made a good save for the second. We kept going and played our best football in the last half an hour. Good to get the goal and a shame not to nick it at the end." Twitter. Due to your consent preferences, you're not able to view this. Open privacy options. I love scoring goals. I have always loved it, especially for my country. Whenever I can help the team, I am glad to do that. It is really important to show the mentality. 1-0 behind, we showed good character to get back into the game and get a result. We are playing against a very good Germany side. We still have important matches, but the World Cup will be here before we know it. Southgate added on Kane, "I think rightly the fact he has scored 50 goals will be the center part of the story, but his all-round game and the way he led the line, pressing from the front, was exceptional. His quality to drop deep makes us able to link the game, and he gives us so many options when we had runners past them. There are little moments where he comes and takes the ball to relieve the pressure and you almost take them for granted, but it's such an important part of the game. What's next? The resumption of the Nations League sees England host Euro 2020 conquerors Italy at Molineux in Germany travel to Hungary on Saturday at 7:45 p.m.